What's going on, everybody? It's CryptoVision here, back again with another crypto market update. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. It's 2026, so your goals, your aspirations, everything you got planned, I hope they come true. I'm glad that you're here for today. In this video, we're going to be checking out some Swift coins. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more. Let's get into it. So I put the January open on. Other than that, I haven't really looked at Swift. I had a crazy impulse coming up through here. Oh shoot, don't want that. Crazy impulse coming up. All right, this does look like this downtrend has invalidated a lot of what happened through here. Right, so through here it does look like you kind of have like your 1-2. You could even do something like your 1-2. You have A, B, C for your third. You have a fourth and a fifth, and you come down and like your A, B, C for your A, then you come up in your B, and you come back down in your C. You have a 1-2 setup. All right, you have a 1-2 setup. You come up, 1-2, A, B, C for your third. All right, so you have a 1-2, 3, and then what'd you do? And then what did Swift do? What did this crap do? Look at this. Came down, closed down below through here, invalidated that. Okay, you still have an opportunity, right? You still have an opportunity because it's still your wave one high, right? You could say your wave one high is through here, through down here. And what did you do? I mean, you haven't closed down through there yet. Not quite yet. So, right, depending on where this 1-2 setup came through, something like this right here. Yeah, something like through here, like a 1-2. Right, 1-2, 1-2. Either way, right, this is the termination point where it could not close. Is it still applicable? Applicable. It is. So, but the thing is, it's kind of getting a little bit, there's a little bit of nuance here too. If we're really counting this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, it can't come down and I mean, did this even do it? I mean, I guess this did it as well. This just is disrespecting all Elliott wave, right? Let me see. It did. It closed down below. Right, closed down below. So, yeah. So, I mean, technically, this invalidated unless this is an overextended B wave. So you have like an A, right? So you have a, unless that's an overextended B wave, you have a 1-2, you have an A, B, C down for your A wave, and then you have your B wave up, and then you have a C wave down. So there's two options here. Both options, I think, lead to an upside price action, especially with a sell-off like this. When you sell off like something like this, it doesn't have to go to all-time highs, but some type of retracement, right? So there's two ideas, right? So you have a retracement level idea where, this was your, wave high, and then this invalidated it, okay? And then you have a, extension idea where, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, extension idea where, this invalidated this area through here, right? So theoretically, you have your, 1-2 A, B, C for your third, and then you've come down for your fourth, and it has not been invalidated. It hasn't closed down below your wave one yet, right? Barely. It's pretty much the January open. It's pretty much the January open, if I'm being honest. That's pretty much at a little bit lower than the January open, like 0.003597. So that would be best case scenario. That means you're going to get a fifth wave. That means you're going to get 5 waves up instead of your 3 wave retracement. So the big idea here is if you have a 5 wave move, right, you kind of got it like a 1, 2, A, B, C, 3. You come down in a fourth. Maybe you come down and then you go get a fifth. That's a 5 wave move relative to your just standard A, B, C. You come up, reject, then you come down. All right, so let's put some levels on here and see. Do we have, yeah, this 50 still looks like it wants to cross down below. It just, there's, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. So in terms of a retracement, right, in terms of a retracement from a low to a high, from a low to a high, 382 retracement through there. That's kind of like the max I could see a three-wave move, pardon me, go to, right? That's the max I see that going to. And then your 618 is the alternate level, right? 618 is alternate level. We could throw the 786 on here as well. And we'll move, you know the drill, right? We're going to move these around, make sure everything's looking good, things like that. But retracement, you're thinking, right, three-wave move, you come up, maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are the ideas. Three-wave move up. An extension, right? If there's an extension, to get above, let's see if any of these, we're gonna do this right here. This is that 786. That's kind of the area you need to really get above to see an extension. It's, alongside this 3 cent. If you close above this 3 cent, right? Is that 3 cents? That is, right? You come up through here. 1, 2, A, B, C, third. You come down into fourth, and you go get a fifth or something. What is this? 40 million. Oh yeah, this thing can run. Never mind. This thing can go crazy. Pardon me. Your 1618. We're going to use 1618 and 2618 just because it's a $40 million asset, a 10x. The Fed, just injected $76 billion into the economy one day. It's supposed to be 40. It's already at double of what December was. It's going to keep going up, ladies and gentlemen. Even to the 4272. Honestly, that would be incredible. That would be absolutely wild. I don't know about that. I don't know about the 19 cents. 7 cents. Yeah, 7. I can see 7 cents for sure. What do you got? 0.003. That's crazy. 19x. Okay. So those are some of the levels I have for Swift, right? We're looking for, close above. You need 5 waves up, but really what I keep telling people, and my idea on this whole situation, is bottoms, areas like this where you've been selling off for, this has been selling off since February, right? Almost a year. The lows after a yearly sell-off shouldn't frighten you as much as the 3-wave move up and at when you're at retracement levels. Because this could be the end of it. This could be the end. 3 cents could be over at 3 cents, and you go down, make new lows, you chop around for a couple months, right? For a year, whatever. Right? You enter your bear market, you just come sideways, and then you do this, and then you start going up maybe in 2028 or something, then you go up. That to me is more fearful than being down here. Because you don't go down forever. Right, you don't go down forever, you don't go up forever, but you do get retracements. You do get impulse waves on blows after an asset has been sold off into oblivion. Okay, so those are some of the levels I have. Remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. There is, this January open. You really need to hold above this. You really need to hold above that. Really need to, 0.0036. That's almost make or break. I guess you can go down a little bit more, but yeah, you get down through there. It's not the greatest, right? It's not the greatest. Let me see through here. That's a negative, but your 1414 is right there. Let me throw one on here. I just want to throw at least one retracement level on below that, Because with crypto, I mean, shoot, never know. It's hard to figure out what the heck is going on in this world. This 2272 right through there, something like that. Something through there, right? If you do lose 3642, you're going, in my opinion, right? This is how the chart works. If you lose this, then you're going to go down another 30%, right? Another 30%. You know, can we see from this to this? I saw that 0.5 measure up. 1618. What about this level right here? Is there resistance right through there? There is. There is. I'm gonna add one more level through right here. I don't see like right there, honestly. Yeah, something like right there. Little pit stop area. Use it to bounce through here. Couldn't hold and get above it through here. Right, tried to a couple times. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times you tried to get above it, couldn't. And then once you finally did, you used it as support and then went. So I like that area. Just a pit stop kind of an area. Like, okay, is this thing for real? Are we actually going up or not? With that 6 cents, that's a 100% move. This thing's a $40 million asset. This thing could do freaking 400% in a week. Prove me wrong. Did it? Did it do 400% in a week? It did 399%. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. You're right. It didn't do 400%. It did 399% in a week. So definitely possible to do that. What about these other candles that kind of set up those big moves? All right, 200%. And then it's probably another 200%, 166%. So 200, 166, you know, down through here, 166 would take you above all the EMAs on the weekly. That'd be very nice. And 200% would take you almost right to that 12-cent mark. Sorry, not 12 cents. Good God, that'd be great. No, the 1.2 cent mark. So, you know, you're looking for a 1-2. 1-2. Right, this being up through here like this, doing this, leads me to believe you'd come up through here, find some support down at these levels. Right, it's 9 cent, then go. That'd be the best looking idea. Right, best idea would come up, you know, in 5. Right, you have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you come down in 3, then you go up. Something like that. Right, so that's what I got for Swift, at least for the weekly. This will translate to dailies. Let's go check this out. Let's go check out the Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu, it's an indicator. It's free. Right? You don't got to pay for it. Someone will charge you an arm and a leg for it. It's free. It acts like the MACD. The reason why I have the MACD on here is because I'm just getting bored. Right? I'm getting bored making videos covered using the same indicators. So I've been just looking at other stuff I'm going to probably add and just cover and, you know, practice, right? You get better, in my opinion. I've been getting way better in this bear market than I've ever been. Just practice, just seeing things, practicing. Because this is I know people are not saying that, oh, it's not a bear market. I don't know, if you go down for 329 days, not a bear market, but it's just a prolonged correction that is driving people crazy. You know, good ideas to practice at. So, you know, you're the most oversold you've ever been in the history of your existence. The most oversold you've ever been. You know, you're losing bearish momentum, right? Sell side pressure. I mean, do you have hidden bullish divergence? You do. Wow. Wouldn't that be something, huh? Wouldn't that be something? All right, you just hold that right there. Leave that on the weekly. Perfect. All right, just hold above that. Close above that on the weekly. All right, with lower prices. You got hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. You're losing bearish momentum on the weekly. All good things. All good things. It kind of looks like something like over here, right? If I'm being honest. Yes, the MACD isn't as low, right? Your stochastics aren't all the way down in the negatives, but right, you're losing bearish momentum. You're losing bearish momentum, and then you had that cross, right? Then you got the cross and you had your 1-2 setup. So the most oversold you've ever been, right? To really think that you're doing something, you got to get the cross first on the weekly, get a I mean, there's so much work to do, right? There's so much work to do. It's not just crypto is crypto and it'll go up 10x because it's crypto. No, you got to have setups. You got to have, I mean, it's up 10% today, which is great. But in general, you got to have setups, something like this, something just like this, right? Something like this, where you have your cross on your 4-day. You had your cross on your 4-day, and then you kind of went sideways. You didn't just go straight up, right? You had your cross, and you kind of just went sideways, cross, sideways. But this has to go vertical. This has to go vertical. This has to do something like this over here to get out of here, right? To get out of here, you got to do something like that. You got to get vertical. You got to get going. You know, green dot on the Fu Manchu. There's not a 1-2 setup. There's not a 1-2 setup. It was invalidated, right? This closing down below this low, invalidated everything. So no 1-2 setup. Green dot on the Fu Manchu. Look at all this smoke screen. That's what I've been referring to, all this stuff. Just, you know, every green dot preceded by a red dot and vice versa. Just not really giving you any kind of sustained information. It's kind of just flip-floppy back and forth, keep you on your toes, keep you sad, depressed, everything, right? That's what market makers do. That's what they do, and they're good at it, right? They're good at it. Are you breaking out of this so-called downtrend? I mean, there's like, what other, like, is it really breaking out of a downtrend? Like, it hasn't even attempted the sell side wall. So, kind of room to, let's check it out on the smaller time frames. 3-day chart. Let's go through here. Broke out. Let's use this one. Be conservative, right? Especially in these freaking markets. Gotta be conservative, right? Let's go to the 2-day. That looks nice. That does look nice. I'm not gonna lie. That looks nice on the 2-day. Now, if that was happening other than the 2-day, it'd be great. You know, did you break out? Yeah, I guess. Let's use this though. Let's use that. No. Pay attention, listen. And then last but not least, let's use the daily from December 2024. No. No. Something like that right there. I like that. The reason why I like that is, pardon me, I have this stupid lingering cough. It's pissing me off. It's like allergies or something. So you had this harsh rejection right here, and I'm assuming, yeah, July. Wow, and everything was running up. This thing went down. It did. Wow. It did a little bit. Okay, that's that rejection in July. Then it started to take. Okay, so it did move a little bit. I would have been very surprised if Swift didn't move and everything else was moving in July. You had that rejection through here. I don't know why I just deleted that. But then you have this through here, and then all of this down in here. Just little rejections, right? It doesn't look like a lot, but it's fighting. There's definitely a tug of war going on right here, right? You had a little impulse, came right back down, impulse, came right back down. It's almost like a magnet, and then since then you've been below. So until you can get above and close above, then you're looking good. I know that I drew that below. If you're new to the channel, my squiggly lines sometimes, they're just terrible. They're terrible. But you got a green dot on the Fu Manchu. Has it amounted to anything? No, it hasn't. Just being real. The daily, wow, the 3-day and the 4-day look better than the daily on the MACD. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, look at all this gunk in here, dude. Look at all this gunk. All right, green days, don't get excited when you get green on the MACD, on the daily. Don't get excited because it's been used to slam you down. All right, slam down, slam down, slam down. Slam down, slam down. Nothing, no prolonged movement, nothing like this where you come down and come up. Nothing like that, right? Nothing like that. So I'd be a little bit on the cautionary side. I know it's up 10%, 11%. Typically don't like to buy pumps. 10% pump. All right, 10% pump. The way the channel works is, yeah, you are above your January open. We're gonna consider that a key level. So your next level is 6.5 cents. Right, 6.5 cents. If you cannot close above 6.5 cents, you are going to come back down, more than likely down through here, this 2.5 cents, unless you want to come down here and test this level again and try again. That idea, not so great. Just because you're going to get this cross on this weekly doesn't really do good things for you when the 50 crosses down below the 100. I guess it didn't really matter through here. It crossed. Sorry, that's the 20. Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet because the asset's so new. So overall, that's what I got. I mean, you're seeing a little bit of green today. It's freaking New Year's. What, Pepe? Ooh, look at Pepe, 20%. Nice. You know, it's we're used to this, right? We're used to this. We've been here. We've seen it. We've done it. You know, what is 71? I mean, it's nothing's going too crazy. So in my opinion, right, what does this monthly look like? It's now or never, right? January, you've got to go, or you're gonna enter into some nasty stuff. So overall, that's what I got for Swift. If you're interested in the free Discord, it'll be in the link in the description. There is, we talk about things, free charts. There's also a Patreon membership, exclusive content on Fridays, voting Tuesday through Thursday, real-time chart updates upon request. So things like that. If you're interested, I would love to have you either way. As always, take it easy. Happy New Year. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.